Okay. You running?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to fire just 6 rounds. Okay. So 6 rounds are going to be 2 shots, 2 shots, 2 shots. So I have 2 big wide transitions, and they are at corner to berm at a distance. Well, right now we're at 10 yards. I'm just going to run it at 10. So that's going to give us 2 transitions to be able to look at here. So I'm just looking for consistency on the transitions as well as the hits. We're going to use hit factor to score this. AJ's running the camera. He's also going to run the timer on it. I'm going to shoot to my comfort level first, and we'll just see what the time is. Then we'll do another one where I'm going to push the speed to kind of what feels fast, and then I'm going to do one where I'm going to do everything kind of technically correct, getting my eyes just ahead and stopping the gun in the right spot to guarantee A's. And we're going to look at 3 different runs. I'll come back on video afterwards after we kind of come up with the numbers, and we're going to figure out what is giving us the best results. And I promise you, it ain't feelings. It's going to be based on numbers. So
let's see if I can get this all in. Yeah, there we go.
This one's got 12 or so in it. So draw 2, 2, and 2. I'm ready.
Stand by. Okay. So that's a 334 overall.
334.
So 130 to your first shot, 2-3 split, 6-8 transition, 2-7 split, 6-1 transition, 2-5 split.
So a 6-8 transition and a 6-1 transition. Mm-hmm. Okay, and the 7/100ths of a second that I got on the transition from the right to left, back from left to right, back to right to left, resulted in one slightly wide Charlie. There's 2 alpha. There was my alpha coming back in off of the right target back here to the left target. So a slight misguidance or correction to here. But my eyesight was looking right here. I'm trying to drive that transition. 7/100ths of a second, utilizing the core more to kind of swing that gun into the target is a little bit harder to stop as well. So I got 1 Charlie on there. So we're going to remember that total time was 334, and we're down a Charlie. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, so we'll roll this again. Now I'm going to do what feels fast, okay? So whether my eyes are glued in or not, I'm just going to try to just transition the gun as fast as I humanly possibly can. And for the sake of consistency, I'm going to do it the exact same way, so left, right, left.
Stand by. Cool. So 292 overall.
From a 334.
Mm-hmm.
Draw time's about the same, right?
134 on the first shot.
So about the same.
2-2 split.
Okay.
5-1 transition. 2-0 split.
Okay.
4-6 transition. 19 split.
Okay. So I tried to split the gun as well as transition the gun. I'm trying to do everything fast. In this respect, these were my 2 shots the first string, right? So now I'm down 2 Charlies on this. So the 19 split, or this was the 2-0 split, got me nowhere. So I'm down 2 Charlies. So I'm 4 points down shooting minor on that. And because I just ripped the trigger as fast as I could with no real predominant way to stop the gun visually, that's also why I overswung the target. First shot was the right side Charlie. The second shot was the upper Charlie. Then over here on this side, I've got 2 shots here and I've got 2 shots here. So there was 2 before and my other 2, that's a double there. So my first 2 at 134 withdraw with a 19 or 21 split. These were the 19 split, and I've got a line cutter alpha, but another Charlie here. So I'm 6 points down now on that. Even though the 292, the 6 points, we're gonna pause this. We're gonna come back after we kind of do some quick math on the hit factor. Okay, got it? All right, so we crunched some numbers. From run 1 to run 2, the Charlies that I bled to try to go 0.4 of a second faster actually cost me 0.16 in the hit factor. So hit factor doesn't lie. My more comfortable guaranteed run where I can truly guarantee kind of alphas at a technically correct pace was way more better. So I'm going to do one more, only this time I'm just going to emphasize the exit off the target. So I'm going to give myself plenty of time to aim the gun at each target to ensure I'm shooting alphas. But the moment I see the dot lift or the sights lift on that second shot, I'm going to rip that gun off the target as fast as I can. So I'm going to try to make up the transition time on the exit or the dead time that doesn't matter, so that I'm giving myself time to aim, kind of like we remember from class, right? So let's see if this Mike Seeklander and Rob Latham guy is full of shit, and if I listen to the wrong people by trying to do this same thing. That would have been embarrassing.
Ruh-roh.
All right.
Stand by. Okay. 302.
302. So kind of right in the between. The draw almost an exact wash again. We were 130 on the first string, a 134 on the second string, and that one was a 132.
Yep.
So split.
27.
Okay.
3-9 transition.
Wow.
3-0 split.
Okay.
4-4 transition. 3-0 split.
Excellent. And in this case, we've got definitely 2 alpha, the right spot. There's my first 2 alpha. My second one, I just started to oversteer the gun slightly, and my correction, oh my God, it couldn't be any closer, but that is a Charlie. So I got 1 Charlie, but in the wash of things, right, we had like an 8.2 hit factor on the first string, an 8.1 hit factor on the second string. This one ought to work out to about an 8.28 to 8.3 hit factor. So the goal here, right, or kind of the play is fuck how you feel visually. You've got to disconnect your eyes to find the right spot to get the gun and give yourself enough time to aim sooner. The aiming doesn't start when the gun gets to the target. The aiming starts when your eyes get to the target first. That way it gives yourself time to find the dot or find the sights as they intersect what it is you're looking at, settle them, take the time to settle the sights, and then fire the shots. But the moment you're done, the moment you're absolutely done shooting, and it's not let the gun return and then bring it over, it's the moment that the gun begins to recoil, fucking pull that gun as hard as you can and utilize then that speed or that out of control go fast feeling to get the gun to the next spot on the target. So the eyes, again, have got to get to the target, settle a spot. As you can see, my spot's about here, and the gun settles in that right spot on both of those targets. That's the goal. That's the win. That felt the most in control, but also felt like the biggest blend of aggression where I could and control where I absolutely had to be. So try that.